So you are the most important factor. God tell them on neighbor, I'm the most important factor. So you tell them on neighbor, you are the most important factor. Okay, so since you are the most important factors, there are two factors. Of course, we are defining. So today we decided a new topic that will benefit everyone, that will have to put value, value upon value into your life. So that's a good one. So we have to go straight to the business of the day. It's called the nature of work. The nature of the kind of work God wants you to do. The nature of work. Okay? The nature of work. Context for the concept. Number 2 here we have the difference between job and work. You need to know so that you work with knowledge. Okay, next part of the just. The part of the just. Okay, number 4 here we have the purpose of the job. The purpose of the job. The purpose of the job. Okay, next one here is called the power of the work. We're going to look at the power of the work that you are supposed to do. Number 6, the nature of the job you are supposed to do. The nature of the work. Work you are supposed to do. Okay, number 7 is called the people of the work. We talk about all this one, the people of the work. 7 outlines. So I believe you must have taken this down so that we can go straight to talk about this work of a thing that will give you fulfillment, that will give you the millions you're looking for, that will take you to where you are, to where you ought to be, that will make you fulfill purpose, that will make you fulfill your assignment, that will make you fulfill destiny, that will give you that inner fulfillment and put food on the table, not just a cloth on your back, not just a roof over your head, but for other people that are related to you by experience and by aspiration. So people you ever come in contact with, you add value to their life. So the nature of the work you are supposed to do and the purpose of the job you are doing and the context for the concept, difference between job and work, the part of the just, the purpose of the job, the power of the work, the nature of the work, and the people of the work. So let's start, because this particular program is where people grow and glow. You're supposed to grow and glow with this nature of the work you are doing. So let's do the first one right now. The context for the concept. Well, let's take it from there. Write on your note. God created us in his image and likeness. God created us in his image and likeness. So therefore every man, so you put it like this. So therefore every man, number 1, was made to make. You were made to make. Number 2, so God created us in his image and likeness. So every man was made to make, created to create. Every man was created to create. Number 3, every man was made to make, created to create, designed to develop a unique domain. Designed to develop a unique domain. Okay. So God created us in image and likeness. And so therefore every man was made to make, created to create, designed to develop a unique domain. We always remind us that what God did in Genesis number 1 was that God created the creation, tenor creation. He said, let there be light. That's how he created. Let there be light. Number 2, he created the creatures, tenor creatures. He said, let the earth bring forth its kind. Let the earth bring forth its kind. Let the water bring forth. So you hand over the creation of the creatures to the creation. Number 3, he created the creator. How did he create the creator? He said, let us create man in our image and likeness. So image of God, of course, is natural. The likeness of God comes through training and learning. So you must be trained, you must learn to act like God. That means you are a creator. Say, I'm a creator. So God created an image and likeness. So for every man was made to make, was created to create, designed to develop. So write this one down. As God masterpiece, your true work is to make a masterpiece. As God masterpiece, your true work is to make a masterpiece. I'm going to give you some explanation to that. As God's masterpiece, your true work, is to make a masterpiece. Your true work is to make a masterpiece. As God's masterpiece, your own true work is to make a masterpiece. That means you are to create something. Your true work is to create something like He created, because you are a creator. Your true work is to create. That's why created to create. You are made to make. So as God's masterpiece, your true work is to make a masterpiece. Full stop. Listen to me. Don't write this one down. All we know about God in Genesis 1 is that God has limited capacity, limitless capacity to create, materialize His own idea, manifest His intention, and His word actually materialize things. Write this one down. Write this one. Man is a reflection of God, because we are made in the image and likeness of God. Man is a reflection of God. Man is a reflection of God, because we are made in the image and likeness of God. Man is a reflection of God. So by the time I come to the true work, you will now understand that I was on earth to create things. I was sent here to make things. So I said man is a reflection of God, because man is made in the image and likeness of God. So all of us have limitless capacity to create. All of us have the capacity to materialize our thoughts. All of us. So I said man is a reflection of God, because we are made in the likeness and the image of God. So I would not like us to write this one down, but listen to me. You are not, you cannot see the likeness of God physiologically or biologically aspect of man in terms of height, skin tone, or facial features, because the likeness of God is found in the insatiable appetite and limitless capacity to create. That's how you can know that we are like God. We have insatiable appetite and limitless capacity to create. That's why you now know that we are God. We man wants to always create internet revolution, improving product, innovating things from one level to another. That's what makes us like God, because God is a creator. So He also created a creator. He created our image and likeness. Now write this one down. Unlike other creatures, man has the power of imagination. Unlike other creatures, unlike other creatures, unlike other creatures, unlike other creatures, man has the power of imagination and the ability to materialize his ideas. Unlike other creatures, man has the power of imagination. Man has the power of imagination and the ability to materialize his idea. So all of us have this imagination that God gave us equally. All of us can imagine. You have a brain that can imagine. You have this fourth dimension where they can think, play the movie, stop. Unlike other creatures, man has the power of imagination and the ability to materialize his idea. So why do men not materialize an idea? Because they don't have the courage to take the action, they don't have the courage to take they follow the process, the discipline to. There are two things: courage to take action, discipline to follow the process. So, like other creatures, man has the power of imagination and the ability to materialize his ideas. Please let me tell you about ideas. Okay, so full stop. Our appetite to create is insatiable. Write it down. Our appetite to create is insatiable, and our capacity to create is limitless. Our appetite to create, our appetite to create is insatiable, and our capacity to create is limitless. And our capacity to create is limitless. Our appetite to create is insatiable. So, and our capacity to create is limitless. That means there's no limit to what you can create. There's none. So why are people not creating the life they want? Why are people not creating the good financial life they want? Why are people not creating love in the marriage they want? Why are people not creating they're not fulfilling their purpose on earth? Because nobody has sat them down to tell them who they are and how they can do it. Because this creative part of God, they like to act like God. It must come through training and mentoring, teaching, mentoring, educating. So when somebody dodges education, he's sitting on himself. Because if you're telling me to become literate is expensive, I will tell you, let us try becoming illiterate. Let us know the one that is more expensive. So you can see our appetite to create is insatiable, and our capacity to create is what? Limitless. Full stop. Write this one down. Okay, listen to me. Don't write this one down, but listen to me very well, so that at least I want to take us to where I'm going to today. That I have to skip certain things and then write certain things, so that we'll get to our destination on time. As a man, don't write this one. Unlike every other beast of the field, continue to innovate, create, work technologically, medically, constructively, aviation, internet. Man is innovating in all the face of industries you can never see. So write this one down. We are fundamentally to reflect our Creator Himself. 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 Okay. Oh, okay. I think so. I think this one. We are fundamentally to reflect our Creator Himself. Full stop. That's our fundamental human right. So if you are not reflecting God, you are cheating yourself. So what am I trying to say today? I am God's masterpiece because I am a piece of the master. Write it like that. I am God's masterpiece because I'm a piece of the master. That means part of God is who I am. I am a piece of the master. I am God's masterpiece because I am a piece of the master. That means what he can do, I can do a certain part of what he can do. If God could materialize his thought, I could also materialize my thought. If God could create everything with words, I can create everything with my words. If God could stand up and say, peace be still, I can also say, peace be still. If God says, greater work shall you do, greater work shall I do. If he says, I am the light of the world, that is who I am. I am the salt of that is who I am. He said, I'm little to sit with him, far above principalities and powers, that is who I am. So I am God's masterpiece because I'm a piece of the master. Full stop. If you are with me, shall I? Please, you are watching me online anywhere you are, please type one for me in the comment section. I want to see your comment. Please like, share, comment, and whatever you learn. I want to see the emoji flying up right now because the more the emoji, the more people will see share and share and share. So let's write this one down. God made the creation for us. God made the creation for us and made us for himself. That means everything about creation and creatures was for man and made man for himself. So God made creation for us. Let there be light. This was for man. Let the earth bring forth his kind. The trees was for man. God made the creation and the creatures for us and made us for himself. So you are God's masterpiece, a piece of the master. You are a piece. So God made the creation and the creatures for man and made man for himself. So God doesn't have interest in all these things you see. He only have interest in you. That's like I can only live inside of you. I said God made the creation and the creatures for man and made man for himself. So he made creation and creation for us and made us for himself. So we are God's masterpiece, the pinnacle of God's creative genius. So write this one down. God formed man from the dust of the ground. I don't think we should write that one, but just pause so that it's a long statement. This is not where I'm going to. But I'm just laying foundation. Remember, we are still in context for the concept. So if you write these ones now, that's going to be a lot, But listen to me, don't worry. God formed man from the dust of the ground, but then he breathed into the ceramic model, the container, the breath of life, the spirit of life. Man became a living mind. Something came out of God into his formation. That is the DNA of God. So you should not write it down. I know you want to write certain things down, but it's fine. Just listen to me. I'll tell you one you need to write down, right? Something came out of God into the formation, into what he formed. And that is the DNA of God, the breath of God that made us a living mind, a living soul. So understanding, write this one down. Understanding that you are a piece of the master is a starting point. Understanding that I am a piece of the master is a starting point of finding what is my true work. Understanding that I am a piece of the master is the starting point is of finding what is my true work, my purpose, and the reason for being. Understanding I am a piece of the master is a starting point of finding my true work, my purpose, and the reason for being. If I understand that I came from a supreme being, understanding that I'm a piece of the master is a starting point of finding my true work or my purpose and the reason for being. So I sit down and say, okay, so I am a part of divinity. I'm a part of supreme being. I'm part of the Almighty. That means I was sent here as part of him for a divine assignment. That begins to help me begin to think, why am I on earth? What am I supposed to do? What is my work here? What is my assignment here? What is my destiny here? What am I coming to fulfill? That is the starting point. I'm going to walk you through the process. You can understand that all the values, the fortune, the money you are looking for is embedded in identifying your field of potential and remaining there to grow. That will give you satisfaction, fulfillment. That will make you attract the equivalent of material blessings to your life. Because God did not send you here. You might be born naked, but you are not born empty. Tell your neighbor, you may be born naked. You are not born empty. Because some of us will not agree that some of us were born naked. So I wore clothes, I came to this world. So no, your own is a special case. That's not the topic for today. So understanding that you are a piece of the master is the starting point of finding What is your true work, my purpose, and the reason for being? So, question now: what is your purpose of your presence on the planet at this time of the human race in history? What is your purpose of your presence on this planet at this time of human race in history? We're going to help you discuss some of them so that you understand that you are not here by divine mistake. You are here by divine selection. Turn on selection. So, what is your purpose of your presence on the planet on this time of the human race in history? So, God did not just send you to just appear. No, there is a purpose for your life. There's a purpose why you are here. You're an entrepreneur. You're a business person. You're supposed to contribute a part of you into the society because life is about contribution. Tell us contribution. The shoe you are wearing today is someone's contribution to the society. The chair you are sitting down right now is someone's idea, contribute to the society. The clothes you are wearing, the phone you are using, the pen you are using right now to write is someone's contribution. The book you are writing is someone. The soap you bought this morning is someone's contribution. The detergent you use to wash your clothes, the toothpaste you use to brush your mouth is someone's contribution. Mercedes is someone's name. Benz is someone's name. Toyota is someone's name. Dangote is someone's name. Tell your neighbor. What is your name? That is the big question. So I'm going to help you out. Let me see how far we can go. For those who are open-minded, some of us are closed-minded. We're around looking for food to eat. Be almost all talk about value. Okay, let me something. If you are not identify your purpose on earth, you will never have fulfillment. You will never have joy. You'll be frustrated. Everything will vex you because you have left your vineyard of your purpose on earth, and you are in another man's vineyard. Definitely, you become a slave in another man's vineyard. If you carry the bird from his divine place of dominance and take him to the water, he will be struggling. If you carry fish from water and take him to a tree to climb, he will be struggling. Yes or yes? Definitely, so happened to a man who has left where God had destined him to live. In your family, in your village, you are not just sent there by divine mistake. You are sent to liberate, to contribute, to add value. Value addition. So you're not adding value. You're one complaining. You're part of the problem of society. Complaining. If you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. Tell your neighbor. You are not part of the solution. You are part of the problem. So you're supposed to see that. Okay, how can I solve problems? That is, every problem is opportunity. Tell your neighbor. Every problem is opportunity to make more money. Any problem you solve, you have the solution already. Touch yourself, say I'm a success. That one is begging for the church card. Touch yourself, I'm a millionaire. I am a millionaire. You're a millionaire. I don't know what you are passing through. Those things are called circumstances, situations. Don't tell me where you live. Where you live is called address. Then address. Don't allow your address to define your identity. Who you are is called identity. Tell identity. Tell your neighbor, I am more than enough. I am more than enough. That one is begging for the church card. Tell your neighbor, I am more than enough. I am more than enough. That is who you are. So I said that what is the purpose of your presence of this planet Earth at this time of human race in history? Because none of us here is here by accident, incidental, and coincidental. So none of us here, but God's intention and strategic plan and deliberate expression of God's infinite intelligence or wisdom to release you to this earth, this realm at this point in time. So we're going to discuss some of them. So write this one down on your note. All that really matters is that we find out why God has us present on this earth at this junction of human history. All that really matters right now to all of us right now is to find out why God has us on planet. Why God has us present on this planet at this junction of human history. All that really matters is to find out why God has us present on this planet at this junction of human history, so that you can make your own contributions and add your own value. So we'll come to that. All that really matters is that we find out why God has us present on this planet. It's not about whether you are born again or not. No, it's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is this. We need to find it's good to be born again. You accept Christ as your personal Lord and Savior. It's good. But I'm telling you, what that really matters now is to find out why God has us present on this planet at this junction of human history. Because when you start thinking like that, you are going to discover the difference between a job and your true work. Full stop. All that really matters is to find out why God has us present on this planet at this junction of human history. Because when you start thinking like that, you are going to discover the difference between your job and your true work. Discover. You must discover. All that really matters is to find out why God has us present on this planet at this junction of human history. Because when you start thinking like that, you are going to discover the difference between your job and your true work. Because what matters is your true work. What matters is your true work. It's not about job. It's about your true work. Why am I here? In fact, the day you find your field of potential, the field of fortune, the divine favor, you have fulfillment. There's nothing anybody can give you that can satisfy you. Even if you can work for money tonight, you will not complain. You will not see problems. You will not see challenges. You will not even see challenges. Once you discover it, you this inner peace. Like men like us, we discover our own. Don't reach tomorrow. I know I'm not a footballer. Don't reach tomorrow. Me, I know I'm not a boxer. Don't reach. I know I'm not a wheelbarrow pusher. I know I'm not a keke man. You can talk from now to tomorrow. Me, I know I'm not a medical doctor. You can talk to me. I know I'm not a lawyer. I've already discovered this thing because this thing comes in part. I will take you through the process. Once you discover it, okay, you naturally flourish. In fact, once I tell you something, when you become the topic, when you want to be, when God take you to the top, you become the topic. Then on topic. It's not the topic. We are going to talk about you. It's part of the process. They're not part of the process. It's part of the process. So, and definitely when you find your field, you will not even argue because you cannot throw stones at every dog that barks at you. If you do that, you cannot get to your destination. Yes or yes? Yes. You cannot get to your destination. So why people are still struggling? Because they will not find their field of purpose and their field of potentials. This is my mic. When I go help my ministry. So let's do it like this. Don't write this one down, but listen to me. Why is important for you to know your true work is because you can only prosper in your designated field of fortune, because in that field there is a favor and fortune for you. Adam was in the garden of Eden. If Adam has left and told God, you know what happened? This garden, I know it's in my place. Come out, enter desert. He will be struggling over there. He will not have food to eat. He will not have things to enjoy. So likewise, fish was made to habitat is water. If you come out fish to climb a tree, while I don't there for in life. Yes or yes? Yes. If you carry bird now, where they say your bird go fly for this place now, they do stunts. Gotta enter water, making do stunts. They gotta go frustrate. Yes or yes? Yes. So you can see that most of us are supposed to succeed in a designated field of fortune. But you have left your field because you are too lazy to think. You are too lazy to ask questions. That is why I love today's Christianity. I love today's of course, children of God, because we are not more doing religion. We are looking at to carry Christ in our mortal body. We want to be in the kingdom of God. So leave religion alone. Tell us who is Christ. Tell us how the guy carry come. Waiting the purpose. We want to know him the more. We are asking questions today. Youth are just asking questions, and if you can't answer questions, they leave the church for you. The youth are asking questions. We need questions. We need to know, why was I created on earth? Why am I here? What is my true work? What am I supposed to do? That is the question we're asking. We want to really know, because the knowledge of these things will help us to fulfill purpose. They're not purpose. So write this one down. Okay, we need to recognize and realize. We need to recognize and realize our designated field of potentials, fortune and favor. We need to recognize and realize what is our designated field of potential, fortune and favor. We need to recognize. Please, can I have the other mic or something? Okay, can we change it or something? I should off and on again. It's bad now. We need to fix it. Okay, another mic. Okay, let's fix it. But can I have another mic or something? Thank you. So we need to recognize and realize what is God's designated field of potential, fortune and favor. To tap, T-A-P, to tap. We need to recognize and realize what is our designated field of potential, fortune and favor, to tap into God's kind of prosperity. To tap into God's kind of prosperity. To tap into God's kind of prosperity. So we need to recognize and realize what is God's designated field of potentials, fortune and favor, to tap into God's kind of prosperity, provision. Thank you. God bless you. Now, if we don't do these things now, we're not going to speak in tongues. It's fine. It's part of life. We need to recognize and realize what is our designated field of potentials, fortune and favor, to tap into God's kind of prosperity, provisions, abundance, increase, and overflowing prosperity. So until you recognize, until you realize, discover, develop, and deploy your designated field of potentials, fortune, and favor, to tap into God's kind of prosperity, provision, abundance, increase, and overflowing prosperity. Ask us a question today. Obi Kobana, if the guy starts a pure water business today, will he succeed? If they go to start pure water business, will he succeed? Anything they do at this point in life of their field, they know that space of contribution, whether good or bad, they know that this is where God puts me to contribute, to add value, then of value. And they succeed in that thing. One thing they succeeded. Anything they do, people will see them as. Last weekend, Donald Trump is campaigning to become the president of the United States of America. So I saw Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan, that guy that used to fight wrestling when I was small. Hulk Hogan here. The guy man came. He said, "I'm not a politician. I've been staying away from politics, but he's here." He tore his clothes. You know what he did when I was small, and he tore the clothes and he saw Donald Trump. They were shouting. I said, because he has succeeded in something. Anything he touched, people assume that thing is success. Yes or yes? So if you succeed in your field of potentials, your field of fortune, you find favor. And if you succeed, you become famous. They're not famous. And once you are famous, you are known, you are liked, you are trusted. So anything you ever do, you will succeed. Anything you ever go in for, you say, that guy succeeded, man, and he will succeed again. Yes or yes? So why are people struggling? People are struggling because they have left their God-given potentials, God embedded in them. They refuse to discover it, develop it. They want to. I'm going to tell you why people go for you. It requires a shift in thinking. Requires a shift in thinking. Psychological, that is thinking, and linguistic. The one we say, linguistic shift from a career to a thing. From a career, number one, a career to a calling. Number two, it requires a shift in thinking, and we have to make a psychological and linguistic shift. That is thinking and what you said, from a career to a calling, from a profession. Change your profession to purpose. I'm going to show you what's going to happen. You have to change from a job to a duty. A job to a duty. Number four, you have to change from a work to a worship. A work to a worship. Worship means, you bracket open it, service to God. Service to God. Okay? Number five, you have to change from working life to a life work. From a working life to a life work. Life's work. So this thing I'm telling you requires a shift in thinking. We have to psychologically and linguistic shift from a career to a calling, from a profession to a purpose, from a job to a duty, from a work to a worship, service to God, from working life to life work. So you can speak in public, and this is my profession, but consciously and subconsciously you think and you know and you speak that God's idea for your life is calling, purpose, duty, worship, service to God, and a life work. So when you approach your job as a duty, you will not give excuses. When you approach your job, your career as a calling, you will not be talking this thing you're telling me, I don't have strength to go and work, I cannot do this. Because no, this thing is an instruction, not a choice. This thing is a command, not a choice. When you approach your work as a worship, say anywhere you find yourself, what you are doing to this one, you are doing to me. Anyway, you see this thing, like this thing called profession, as a purpose, why you are living, it will change a lot of things. Because you moved it from personal, like I always draw for us, you are moving from God, your own idea to God's idea. But I'm going to show you how I'm going to do that. So that you start having fulfillment in whatever you do. You align. It's called alignment. Alignment is the reason why people have fulfillment. When you align whatever you're doing to the pleasing of the Almighty, you treat people as if is your duty, is your purpose, is your calling, is your worship, a place of service. So things will start changing for you. So, and I would like us to write this one down. You will be in a mental space and a spiritual space. I say when you see your career as a calling, profession as a purpose, job as a duty, work as a worship, place of service, then you'll be in a mental space and a spiritual space where God can reveal to you with more clarity. You'll be in a mental space and a spiritual space where God can reveal to you with more clarity why you are on earth at this junction of human race. When you will be in a mental space and a spiritual space where God can reveal to you with more clarity why you are on earth at this junction of human race. So why people don't understand is because they don't see job. I'm coming to that. Like, it's a long note, right? They see career as a means to make money. They see profession as a means to make money. They see job as a means to make money. They see work as a means to make money. They see them working life as a means to make money. They never saw it as a platform where you can use to fulfill God's purpose for your life. I said that when you will be in a mental space, when you begin to see your career as a calling, your profession as a purpose, your job as a duty, you'll be in a mental space and a spiritual space where God can reveal to you with more clarity why you are on earth at this junction of human race, of human history. Because why were you not born in 1900? Why were you not born in 1857? Why now? There's a purpose for it. I'm going to guide you through the process, how you can find out your own true purpose, why you're on earth, and start living the life in the field of potential. The family you are born into, there's a purpose there. God did not just do mistake. Why didn't you take it to Dangote family? Why didn't you take it to Lord Mobile? There's a purpose there. So you must know that this struggling my parents are passing through, I'm here to correct it. These things I'm not happy about, this thing that is giving me concern, this thing that excites me, I want to bring it to my family. My community, there's no working hospital, there's no working schools, there's no electrification. That could be the purpose why you're there. You must convert your kindness into tangible things, into values. They're not values, into products or services. The thing that hurts you, the patterns, the thing that gives you the problems you face, you welcome. The way you survive when men are still struggling and sinking, that could be the purpose. You know, these are all indicators. Red flags are everywhere to show you, to guide you. But I'm going to guide you through what we can to make sure you your God, you don't just to make money and die. No, I said that why at this junction, why on earth at this junction of human race. So, okay, write this one down. With this mindset of thinking, you will see God in your career, profession, job, work, and your working life. With this mindset of thinking, you will see God in your career, profession, job, work, and working life. With this mindset of thinking, I'm created for a purpose, I'm created to liberate, I'm created to add value, I'm created to contribute. With this mindset of thinking, you will see God in your career, profession, job, work, and working life. With this mindset of thinking, God, why am I on earth? What is my purpose here? You will see God in everything. You will suddenly see God. It look like people are making money. You are making money. I tell you, we need a God-first success, not a godless success. We don't want the success without God. No. We want the success that has to do with income, because we know on the last day we're going to give account. That you are penciled in the hands of the Almighty. So we know we are sent by divine assignment. So we must give account of our life. And we cannot come and say, God, start giving God excuse on the last day. God, life was hard, the earth was difficult, or God, the wilderness was too difficult. That's why we did not make it to the promised land. Really? No, now you have what it takes. Life was not meant to be easy. You are meant to be stronger. Say, I'm meant to be stronger. Tell you, I am stronger. So with this mindset of thinking, you will see God in your career, profession, job, work, and working life. And you realize 5 things I'm going to give to you. You realize that I actually work for God. Let me do it like this. Let me use another marker. You realize that I actually do this one. I actually do it like this. I actually work for God. With this kind of mindset, that you see God in your career, profession, job, working life, you will realize that I actually, 1, work for God. 2, I want to number it like this, so you understand. Work with God. So you work for God, you work with God. You actually realize that you work with God. Number 3, that you work in God. Work in God. With this mindset that you always ask God, what am I supposed to do now in your career, profession, job, work, and working life? You realize that you actually, number 1, work for God. Number 2, work with God. Number 3, work in God. Number 4, God works in me. That God works in me. Number 4, God work with me. God works in me. Works in me. And number 5, because I do God's work. Number 5 is because you'll be in this mental space and spiritual space whereby God reveals to you more clarity while you're on this junction of your life. With this mindset, you will see God in your career, profession, job, working life, and you realize that I actually work for God. I work with God. I work in God. God works in me because I do God's work. If you're excited about this section, shall I? I'm going to show you how you're going to do these things. So mind shift, things change, because Poverty starts in the mind, settles in the pocket. Wealth starts in the mind, settles in the pocket. Knowledge is the only asset that changes the mind before the pocket. Once your mind changes about the way you see money, investment, business, the way you see certain things, you're going to give your own definition of life. And the most important thing is to define life for yourself. Don't live life based on someone else's description. You got to sit down and say, what is life to me when it comes to marriage? Define it for yourself. What is life to me when it comes with money? What is life to me when it comes to investment? What is life to me when it comes to relating with people? Because some people, life to them is to smoke. Some people is to drink. Some people is to humanize. When they humanize, hey, life is sweet. Some people is to do evangelism. Some people is to treat the patient in the hospital. When they successfully conduct a surgery, they say, yeah, life is good. Some people, what life to them is to win case in court. Once they win case in court, yeah. Some people is to travel. When they travel, they say, yeah. So what is life to you? So all of us must define life to ourselves. Lord, until you have a personal definition of life for yourself, you'll be like a man tossed to and fro like the wind of the water. You can never receive anything from the Lord. You're a dull-minded man. So you must accept consciously and subconsciously, this is life, what life is to me. So that is part of the nature of your work. Then work. You're supposed to define what is my work, what's my purpose on earth. So what's the purpose of my job? So when you know these things, it helps you. And you cannot just pray and fast and know. So all these things we teach you is to help you, is to draw a guideline, then guidelines. Is to give you clues, then clues. So you can find your true work. Write it down your notes. Your true work could otherwise be called, your true works otherwise could be called, let me clean some of these things so that okay, so you understand. Whenever I talk about your true work, you now understand that you are here not by mistake. You are not here to backbite, gossip, and talk about your pastor, talk about Tinubu, and die. No. You are not sent to this world to come and parent. And since you were born, it's poverty to poverty to poverty. From the day they gave it to you today. So no, there's something missing. We need to find our true work. Tell our true work. So I say your true work could otherwise be called 5 things. Number 1, otherwise could be called your assignment. Your assignment. Purpose. Your true work could otherwise be called your assignment. Your true work could otherwise be called your assignment, your purpose, your destiny, your calling. All of us are not called to be in the pulpit, so just know that your mission on earth, like Christ, he came with a mission to die. So your true work could otherwise be called your assignment, your purpose, your destiny, your calling, your mission. And it's far more superior than your job you could ever get throughout your life or working life. So your true work was that you are created to create. You are made to make, designed to develop a unique domain. That is why that is your assignment, that is your purpose, that is your destiny, that is your calling, that is your mission. And it's far more superior than every job you ever do throughout your working life on earth. So if all the things you came to do on this life is just to pursue career, and you don't ever thought about aligning this career to what God destined you to do, you'll be useless and frustrated in that thing. When you climb to the ladder, the top of that, you find out that it was leaning on the wrong wall. But if you can start thinking, okay, can I create, contribute, and contribute, contribute to the society, you can change that to be a call. You can align. It's called alignment. An alignment. It's not something you choose for God. It's something you discover. I'm going to show you. Because you say, God, out of 1, 2, 3, 4th career, which one should I go? It's something you discover as you move on the path of your success in life. So your true work is your assignment. Your true work is your purpose. Your true work is your destiny, your calling, your mission. Your true work is the reason why you want to work for God, work with God, work in God, and God has to work in you because you do God's work. And you are made to make, you are created to create, designed to dominate a unique domain. Tell no domain. Okay. We've come into the difference, so till I enter there, I never know difference between your true work and your job. This is where we're supposed to. When I started here, it was your difference. There's no difference between work and job. So we can put it somewhere else. So we are here. Very soon we enter the part. The difference between job and work. So job is a career. Work is a calling. So this is job. Job is a career. Work is calling. Job is a profession. Work is a purpose. Job is you have job. Work is a duty. Job is a work, and then work is for duty. Job is for working life, and then work is for working life. So once you talk about your true work, is your assignment, your purpose, your destiny, your calling, and then your mission. Let me give this to you something that can makes you understand this very well. We have to do a very big table. Very big table. Don't just write the difference between your job and your work. I will still give you some notes to write down. It's not a problem. Just write it. They don't cancel anywhere. Let's continue. Just listen to me, but don't write this one down. But listen to me. Everything assignment God does, He has a purpose, and we live in interdependent universe in which everything is related and has impact on everything else. Everything is connected to one way and another and has impact on everything else. So let's write this one down. The difference between job and work. Let's put it very well so that let me draw a table. Let me clean this. Let me draw a big table for you. A very big table. Just don't worry. Let me don't worry. Let me help you. Let me make the class simple and straightforward. So that at least when you go today, you start converting all those things that you need to know your true work and your purpose on earth. Don't worry. So right there, your job, your true work, your work. Okay. So your job describes 7 things. So that's it. Your job describe 1 is 7 of them, 2 to 7. So I'm going to give you. I wish. Oh. Okay, let me just write it. Tomorrow we just start from there. So it describes what you are paid to do. What you are paid to do. Now, your true work describes your work. Describe number 1, what you are made to do. This is paid to do. What you are made to do. That means this is what you are created. This is what you are paid to do. This is what you are made to do. Okay. Your job describe your employment. Your employment. Your work describe your deployment. You are deployed. Deployment. You are deployed to earth with all embedded virtues and vitalities. We all embed. That's why you become dangerous when you are deployed from divinity as a God, as a piece of the master. You are deployed, so it becomes a different thing. It's kind of your deployment. So what you are paid to do, what you are made to do, what you are employed to do, what you are deployed to do. It describes your role you play in your workplace. Okay, your accountant. There's a role. This one describes your revelation. What is revealed for you to do on it. Your revelation. This is a role. You play a role of accountant, a role of a director, a role of that role can, when you leave, another person can play the role. So this one is physical, and this one is physical. Physical. This one is natural. This one is natural. This one is supernatural. Okay? This one is what you do. You do what you get done. Okay? The last one, but not this. You get wages for salary. There's a ceiling and a cap. This one now, your job. You get wages. You get wages or salary. And there's a ceiling, glass ceiling and a cap. You get wages or salary, there's a glass ceiling and a cap. You get reward both in this life and life to come. This one is reward. You get reward. You get rewards both in this life. Describe what you are paid for, what you are made for. Your employment, your deployment, your role, your revelation. It revealed to you as you move. But I'm going to guide you through the process. It's physical, it's spiritual, natural, supernatural. What you do, what you are made, what you get done. You get salary or wages. The ceiling 200,000, 1 million naira, 2 million naira salary. Even if you want to kill yourself, now there you're there. That is your salary. The ceiling, there's a glass ceiling on it. You cannot scale through it, and there's a cap. But on this one is a reward. Reward both in this life and life to come. So I think we'll stop here for today because I have a long note. Tomorrow I'll have to explain all this to you. And then that is before I now go to the part, the purpose. Because when the purpose of a thing is not known, abuse is inevitable. The power, once you learn, once you send you, that is the thing. So you need to know your audacity. You need to come with some courage. You need to come with some audacity. You need to come with some anointing. I say, whenever you find your field of potentials, you find your anointing. When you find your group, you find your grace. When you find your field of potential, you find your fortune. So you must find this set of people, this audience that you are sent to, this part of society, the purpose you are sent to. So it becomes a deployment. Deployment, it doesn't just go. They are not employing. You are deployed to perform this act. So your work, your job, you are paid to do. Your work, you are made. You are created to create, made to make things. You are designed to dominate. Unique domain. So you must be in charge. So it's your role. You just play a role. Anybody can play a role. You can play Igwe. You can play anything. You can play anything. But this one now is your revelation. This physical is not spiritual, natural, supernatural. You are what you do, what you get done. You get wages or salary, glass ceiling and a cap on your money. You get rewarded both in this life and in life to come. So this is where we can stop today. So online community, please don't get involved in a business without a mentor, because mentorship is a legal shortcut to success. He that stand at the shore of mentor will see far. So please drop comment, share, like, subscribe, turn the notification button, and tomorrow I will continue with this training. This tomorrow will be part 2. Please don't miss why you are sent on earth, and you give a clue to continue to learn and discover why you are at the field of your fortune and the way you find favor and where what we celebrate, because you have to be celebrated. Touch yourself, say, I'm a success. Touch yourself, I'm a millionaire. This is what you can take today. Thank you so much, online community. For the rest of us, I want to be sure I'm not talking